Hello YouTube. So I keep seeing same thing over and over lately. Someone posts a review of a DeFi platform and it's either way over everyone's head, like genuinely hard to follow even for me sometimes, or it's just a paid ad dressed up as an honest opinion. And I get it, but it's not helpful. The market right now is rough. I mean, most tokens are just quietly bleeding out week over week, but there's a handful that are actually holding up. And one that keeps catching my eye is Hyperliquid. People keep talking about the staking side of it specifically. I've been testing platforms like this long enough to know what's worth paying attention to. So today, I just want to show how this actually works, step by step, on a platform I've personally been using for a while. And look, I always want to cover the hands-on stuff before anything else, because how a platform actually behaves when you use it, that tells the whole story. Theory comes after. So first thing, logging in. I hit start right here. A few different login options come up, going with mine. Okay, I'm in. So top of the screen, that's my current account status, total hype across my wallet plus accumulated staking rewards all counted together. Just below that, the live APY and daily yield numbers. And lower down, there's a detailed breakdown of everything since I first started staking here. I'll come back to that section, but let's keep moving for now. All right, so rewards tab. This is basically the daily log. It shows exactly how many tokens were credited each day going back about a week. Simple enough. Now to actually stake something, going into this panel here, entering the amount I want to put in, and press stake. Goes through in a couple seconds, and there it is, position updated. From here, the protocol runs on autopilot. Rewards just accumulate over time, nothing to manage manually. Now, okay, I've had this account going for a while, so there's already a good chunk of rewards, and I want to show what the withdrawal flow looks like because that's usually what people are curious about. So here I switch to unstake, paste in the amount I want, and just below that, the platform lays out the rate and all the transaction details clearly. And then I press unstake. Okay, done. Now just waiting a few minutes for everything to settle on the network side. So while that's processing, let me explain what this staking concept is under the hood. So Hyperliquid is a standalone blockchain, not sitting on top of Ethereum, not borrowing Solana's infrastructure, completely independent, built specifically around trading and DeFi. And the reason that matters is simple. When a protocol runs on someone else's chain, it inherits their limitations. Slow blocks, network congestion, high fees during peak times, all of that gets passed down. Hyperliquid doesn't have that problem. It uses its own system called HyperBFT, which just means transactions confirm almost immediately. So rewards aren't waiting around, they just come through. Now, staking HYP means the tokens go to validators. These are basically the computers running and securing the entire network. And as a staker, a share of the trading fees the platform collects comes back as rewards. Hyperliquid's trading volume is genuinely significant, so those fees aren't trivial. And the whole setup is non-custodial. The tokens stay in the wallet, the protocol just uses them in place. That's a pretty important distinction from a lot of other platforms where you're essentially handing over control. Okay, so I've been testing this platform for quite a while now, and honestly, the thing that actually stands out isn't the yield percentage, it's just reliability. Rewards show up when they're supposed to, unstaking doesn't take 3 days and 6 confirmation screens. The whole thing just runs quietly in the background and does what it's supposed to do. And after going through a lot of platforms over the years, I can say that's genuinely not the norm. A lot of projects look solid until you actually start using them. This one's been different. Not perfect, nothing is, but from a technical standpoint, it's one of the more solid builds I've spent time on. And for me personally, that's what it comes down to before putting any real position behind something.